Good morning everyone and welcome back to my channel. So, in today's video what we're going to talk about is how you can make $100,000 on Shopify. So, before we really get started, you can do this with any amount, whether you're just starting out and you want to make $100 a day, or maybe you want to make 1 million every day. So anything can work, but these are just some steps that you really want to take. So before we really get into it, make sure you're subscribed and let's get on to it. So the very first thing is you want to build your store. Obviously you have to do the work, build your store. It's very important. You don't want to buy a store because you won't know the ins and outs of it. So if you do your store, make your store, you'll know everything about it, know who are people buying it, and who are your clients and things like that. If you're buying a store, it may be making some money when you buy it, but then you'll probably be losing more money than anything else because you don't know the everything about your store. So make sure you build your store, even if it can be frustrating at the beginning not making many sales. You really have to build it because that will make you the money. Now, the next thing is you want to start with Instagram influencers. I've said this before, but it's really important because Facebook is a very different thing. So Instagram influencers, you want to get 50 to 100 sales, even more maybe if you want to, and then you can transition into Facebook ads, and that's gonna make Facebook ads way more simple. So once you get to 50 to 100 sales, you want to transition into Facebook ads because that will make it very simple, or at least way more, because your Facebook pixel, which you need on your store, is going to start knowing who are your clients, and you want to create a lookalike audience, and that will really help you grow your store and take it to the next level. So make sure you start with Instagram influencers, then transition to Facebook when you have 50 to 100 sales or more. But you still want to keep doing Instagram shoutouts because that's the thing that made you the first 50 to 100 sales. So obviously it's going to make you more money. So then you transition to Facebook, still making Instagram shoutouts, but after a while, when you really get everything right, then you can just leave Facebook on once it's making you way more sales than the Instagram. But for a long while, you really want to do both. So there's your tip. The next thing is you want to stay consistent, because if you're not staying consistent, it's not gonna work. You don't want to come home and do like, I'll work 5 minutes now, and then maybe I'll work next weekend or things like that. If you don't have much time, you spend 5 to 10 minutes every day. It's better than working like 1 hour and then another hour sometime later next week or next month, because you know what you're doing, you're still focused on it every day, and you're contacting influencers every day, and so you kind of get momentum with that, and that's really gonna help you out. So really stay consistent. The next thing is, I would advise you to write your goals down. Maybe it's you want to make a lot of money, but if you're just starting out, you really want to do realistic goals. So maybe $600,000 is realistic, maybe it's not. If you haven't made a sale, maybe your first goal would be making your first sale. If you've made your first sales, maybe you want to do a day with $50 in a day. And then you want to stay consistent with that $50, and then take a day with $100, and so on, and maybe move your way up to whatever amount you want to do. But I would advise you to keep going up and up and up, because that will keep you consistent. If you stay at the same level, you're eventually just going to stop and lose money more and more. So keep focusing on your next step and making more. And that's basically Facebook ads and bigger influencers. So make sure to do that. Now, having said that, you don't want to start with having a page with 1 million followers. You want to start with a page with 50 to 100,000 followers, because they are way cheaper, so you don't lose your money. And if that works, then you can move up to a page with 250,000 followers, and if that works, move up to 500 to 750,000 followers, and so on and so on. And that's gonna make you the money. Because if you start with 1 million followers and your product isn't good, or your ad copy isn't good, or something like that, you just throw away $40 or $50, or no matter how much you spent on that ad. So make sure you start small and then grow. That being said, subscribe, like the video, comment, I would really appreciate it. And I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye!